Good game. Good song. Sorry to interrupt it. Time for more Broken Arrow. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to more Broken Arrow here on the channel, the demo. Thank you very much for watching. This demo is free for everybody, and it's been out for about almost 24 hours. It's give or take a couple hours since it came out for most people, but I'm happy to be back for more. The demo was a lot of fun yesterday, and in fact, I went offline yesterday after our Dark and Darker stream. Spent about another 2 hours playing the demo on like a slower speed. I think it's pretty valuable actually to... Nice. I think it's pretty valuable to actually play this game on slow, because then you get to take into account all the things that are happening. And it's a much easier way to learn. I did see a lot of people saying that they were having trouble with it, that it was quite challenging. I think it honestly is a mission that's kind of meant to be 3 or 4 missions in, after you have some experience under your belt and or maybe possibly played some multiplayer too. But there's no shame in slowing down the speed in order to manage everything and see what's going on. Again, it feels a lot like a war game and a world and conflict game at the same time. In fact, it feels like if you were playing on hard mode. It feels like you're playing World and Conflict on hard mode. But anyway, yesterday we took a look at all the arsenals. So if you want to see more of these units in detail, just jump to yesterday's stream. We pretty much covered, we looked at pretty much everything we could, but you know, there's a lot of things we just didn't have time for. Like we don't have time to look at every single, you know, bomb and stuff that every single plane has. But also, this isn't every single plane in the game either. For example, we saw the Sea Stallion in the campaign yesterday, but it's not listed in the arsenal. So there's probably, whatever is here in the arsenal now, there's probably almost double this in the actual game. But the cool thing is it's free to play the demo. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of challenge. And I'd say probably impossible to beat without taking a loss. In fact, a lot of losses. So it feels realistic in that way, where it's not like your units are God mode, even if you manage them correctly. But I'm hyped. I was thinking about it all last night. There's so many things that I love. Key things to note that I really found to be impressive in terms of like it being a game is like the detail to all sorts of things. The apartment buildings are highly detailed that you know are in this mission. Leaves and like weeds and grass on the ground like flows with the wind. The explosions look and sound great. Everything feels like it's hitting your chest when you hear artillery, and like everything's got a crack to it. Like it sounds like rocks smashing together. It doesn't just sound like a recorded gun sound effect. It's got some punch to it. A lot of more modern FPSs sound like that. I feel like more modern Call of Duty and Battlefield really smack with their guns, and this game does it too. In fact, yesterday I had said that this game kind of reminded me of like Arma, but RTS. Like it feels a little gritty. And after playing for a while, I can admit that some of like the voice lines from Marines and things like that get a little repetitive for sure. But I hope that you know, with all the other units added and with things being constantly changed and you having different units in your deck, that won't be a thing. But it's fine. Like I like the voice acting. I like that they went with the actual sounds instead of like a beep or something like that. Voice acting, I mean, for the sounds. You know, like vocal confirmation from your troops. So I think that's pretty good. They did a great job with that, and I can't wait to see more for it. So another thing is too, during the campaign yesterday, there are some clunky things about the campaign that require you to almost do like a QTE, like a QuickTime event in an actual, like in a FPS or like a third or first person shooter where I don't know, somebody jumps out of a closet and is about to knife you or stab you, and you got to like spam a couple of buttons. And there's a scene in this game where it transitions to aircraft fighting, and if you don't like immediately micro it, you're gonna die to death. And it was a little weird. Like there was a weird transition where like 4 enemy planes come in, 4 American planes come in. My planes were like kind of shot down immediately because I didn't know how capable aircraft were, but they really got to be microed. And then once that happened, there was like 1 enemy plane left, and it took a while for it to just kind of fly over one of my ships so I could take it down with anti-aircraft. And then I was like, what the hell? I was really confused. So there's a few things that need like a little bit of polish, but like there's some really good heart there. So hopefully that shines throughout the campaign. But I'm still blown away. I'm still blown away with everything we saw yesterday. It was so fun. And so that's why we're back with more. So we're going to kind of try to do the campaign. We're going to try to focus a little bit more on the mission today, the campaign mission, and not be in the arsenal for too long. But anyway, as a final reminder, this game is coming out sometime this year. The Steam store page is where it's at, so add it to your wish list. All information's found there. And keep in mind that this demo does not really do a good job of showcasing everything in the game, but it's just a sample, hence a demo, right? Just think of it as like you're at Costco, you're walking around, someone hands you a thing of little pizza rolls and a Dixie cup. You don't get to know the true flavor of pizza rolls till you go up to that freezer. But otherwise, it's a pretty damn good job of showing everything. But yeah, there's a lot of things we have not yet seen, like more capable armored personnel carriers. I'll be honest, the Marines carriers kind of suck in this game, at least. They really just die very easily. Like I've had yesterday when I experimented in single player, I took like LAVs up against like a Conqueror's ATGM, and it was not really wasn't as capable as I was hoping. But some things will be buffed out, and it's all good. So hard to judge it, but I am hyped. You know what I mean? Like I'm excited to see more. So they did a good job. Oh yeah, you guys have some new emotes in the chat, so spam the hell out of them. Enjoy. Absolutely. Bum, bum, bum. Look at that. Yeah, I'm expecting a pretty good story. I'm expecting it to be like a little bit like a Call of Duty campaign, more than World and Conflict. World and Conflict, you get attached to the characters, but Call of Duty, it's kind of like I don't know. Like I remember the guy from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 screaming Ramirez all the time, but I don't really remember his name. Like I remember what he looks like, but other than just like Ramirez Secure Burger Town, which is kind of a meme, I don't really remember much more. But when it comes to World and Conflict, I can remember Webb and Sawyer and Bannon, and then on the other side you had Melashenko and Sokol 1 and all that, and you kind of get attached to those people. They did a good job with that game, for sure. But that's because there's like really polished cutscenes. But in this game, we'll go ahead and get started now. You'll see the demo mission cutscene, and again, it might be a placeholder, but hey, everything here is good for like a good, fun RTS, and that I think is what matters most. All right, let's go ahead and play. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Mission time.
Gentlemen, we have just received the green light for the landing operation on Baltic Peninsula. The Russian Baltic fleet is currently resupplying in the harbor of Kaliningrad and will soon be ready to take the sea. Taking control of this peninsula would trap them in the lagoon, rendering them basically non-operational in the region. Our troops are ready to storm the beach, but according to our latest satellite data, a mobile coastal artillery battery is defending the harbor. These guns must be silenced before we can launch the main assault, or this will turn into Omaha Beach 2.0. The guns have been spotted here. This is a battery of Barrick 152mm howitzers. They can detect and engage fast-moving targets above the water. That includes ships and helicopters. Local intel reports that a battery of surface-to-air missiles is present on the south bank of the lagoon, but the precise position of each launcher is unknown as they're relocated every day. That makes a missile or airstrike way too hazardous. Our best option is to send in a light force to eliminate the anti-air and artillery batteries by surprise and open the way for the main landing. They don't expect that kind of attack, so the ground forces in the area are limited. Commander, you will be in charge of the first wave while I organize the main landing. Prepare your troops, but remember, It's a one-time opportunity, so it's make or break. Make it happen, Commander. Good luck. My ships cannot approach as long as the coastal battery located in this fort is operational. The anti-air missiles are located on the other side of the canal. A Russian missile battery generally consists of 6 vehicles. 2 of them have been located on the beach, but the others must be hiding in the nearby city. The reconnaissance group has made contact with the enemy and reports the presence of a tank company defending the area. I hope you brought some dedicated anti-tank units with you. If not, use smoke and buildings to your advantage.
Okay, time to begin. Go ahead and get my bearings. That's for sure. I feel like these missions are hard enough to where it's like fun to actually do multiple playthroughs. All right, let's see. We're going to go ahead and do kind of the same thing we did last time. So the goal is to eliminate all the enemy tanks, push up and eliminate all the enemy infantry. There'll be a counterattack, so we'll have to defend against that, clean them against the AA, and then start to cross the canal. So let's do that. Fun. All right, let's get Marines up. Can I call them without a transport? No, actually, we want to call up Dragon.
Relocating to the next emplacement.
Now we can call them in a truck.
Driver, reverse.
1 out of 2. Are we calling up 1 or 2 here?
Artillery relocating. Reverse.
1, 2. All right, anyway, let's go.
Troop transport ready. Couch on it. Let's get away. All asses dismount.
Marines at your command.
Well, they're already hitting us with artillery?
Move out.
Departing. Logi here. Send traffic. Unloading.
No, no, no.
Fly truck ready to train.
Let's unload there.
All out, please.
Marines at your orders, sir.
We take that building. Need supplies?
U.S. Marine, hoorah! Get in that building. Set up a base of fire. We have a building to secure. Check that building.
All right, let's garrison those buildings. Enemy tanks and recon are active and moving around. They're ripping and zipping and dipping.
U.S. Marines, ready for duty.
Power up, for fuck's sake!
I love how all the supply system works in this game, too. It's absolutely just... It's so cool to see so far how it kind of like is its own thing that has to move around. I like that. What's up, Tan? Good morning to you.
Logistics ready.
Thank you very much for all your help in the chat and with the shorts and stuff lately. Hopefully you're having a good week.
99, mission accomplished. Hey, check out this rooster.
Oh, there goes the missiles.
Specialists here. Go ahead. Establish a base of
Oh,
fire in
nice.
that building.
ATGM just clobbered. Hit him again, boys.
Catch you on the flip-flop. I'm RTB.
Nice.
Enemy tank is gone.
Sure is. The map looks like Tropico a bit. I think the cities and stuff remind me of a city builder. Like, this looks like City Skylines, kind of. Like, if I could remove the HUD and I was like, I'm working on my new city in City Skylines, people would be like, oh, cool. Like, these seem like a believable modded city from City Skylines. Kind of ridiculous. All right, let's get, what do we got? 145 points. There we go. Let's call these guys in. I guess we couldn't call in 2... Well, no, I should have been able to call in 2 Dragon squads. Oh, wait a minute. It's 4 plus 2, so 6 each. So 12. How much can this hold? I wish I could see the vehicle stats.
Cargo truck ready. Dumping cargo.
Anti-armor here.
Okay, we're gonna wait for those tanks to make a mistake and get close to us.
Heavy weapons ready.
Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave you. Hammer lane!
Sometimes it's hard to see multiple units on top of each other to know that there's actually two. Like when the SMOF loaded, it looked like one. It's kind of hard to see. All right, we know there is enemy helicopters out there, so we'll get ready to engage them with a Humvee.
Shut up and let's go. Regroup and move up. Get your gear, we're moving out. On ass, we're moving. Rock up, we're moving. U.S. Marines, ready for combat. Move your asses, maggots. Archie keeps us fit.
Mortar at your command, sir.
Okay, we got mortars on standby. Looks just like Kaliningrad. Yeah, it's pretty cool, actually.
Lab, waiting orders.
Oh, we already took some damage.
Good copy. Next waypoint received.
Damn mortars.
Lab ready. Recon vehicle ready for action. We're on the move.
LAVs are just
Marines Force Recon here. Send traffic.
paper. Absolute paper.
Hoorah! Once a Marine, always a Marine! Hoorah! U.S. Marines, ready for combat! Is in that establish a base of fire in that...
All right, let's get into those buildings, boys.
Stinger team at your command, Look alive! Marines, check a leg!
Yeah, there are tactical nukes in the game. We saw that yesterday during our first stream. I was extremely excited.
Already there.
Marines here, we're in combat! Standing by. Marines engaged in combat!
Man, that artillery is aggressive. Uh, 4,000's really not enough.
Troop transport reporting in. Everybody out.
Marines, standing by! Get in that building! Shut up and let's go! Heavy weapons here. We have a building to secure! Devil dogs here!
Missiles or the New Jersey guy? Jersey all the way, I guess. Oh, that... I don't know if they hit that. Let's go.
Force Recon here. Roger. Charlie Mike. Affirmative. Entering building.
Oh, which one to make first? Yeah, missiles, Tucker hat, Jersey guy. Those are all good. Make sure you get the punchlines in there. That comedic timing, though.
Armored transport standing by. Armored transport reporting in.
Man, there were some great moments from this game yesterday. There was good ones from a good photo bomb from Hitman yesterday. Good moments from Dark and Darker.
Someone call for a cab?
Been a good day for the shorts.
Next waypoint received. Armored transport ready. Roger. We're on the move.
Now let's get all these out of here. These are just paper.
U.S. Marines, ready for combat.
All right, looks like they've chilled with the artillery, so now we can move.
Marines, at your orders, sir. U.S. Marines, I want a base of fire in that building.
Knock, knock.
Mission is over. We return to base. Mission's over. Let's head back to base.
See if we get points for those. We're at 324.
Roger that. We return to base.
Oh, yeah, okay. Big O bonus. Hey, thanks for the like on my comment yesterday. Oh, thanks for leaving a comment, man. I like hearing back from you guys. It's nice to know your guys' thoughts and opinions and how I think this thing could only hold... Oh, this can hold 20,000. I'm only going to bring out 10. 10 at a time. Oop, tank.
Like a rocket sled on rail. Order available, sir.
Let's get that.
Call for fire received.
Get another mortar up.
Heavy transport here, send traffic. Roger, moving to next waypoint. Ain't nothing gonna get in our way.
Rip and dip, brother.
On the road again.
Hell yeah. Another 10,000 for the right flank.
Put that hammer down. We're on the move. Mortar ready, sir.
Do a little longer barrage on that one.
Fire coordinates received.
We'll double it.
Logi here, send traffic. End of the line, everybody out. Lab here, we're combat ready. To the middle. Roger, we're Oscar Mike.
Damn, the LAVs have taken hits even though they're just like perfectly hidden behind a building. Man, the Marines too. Jeez.
Breaker 19, who do you
Missile launcher destroyed.
Time to fingerprint that load. Recon vehicle, send traffic. Already there. Moving there now.
Marines at your command, sir. What's a Marine? Always a Marine. Force recon ready. Prepare for entry.
Oh.
Marines standing by.
Emotional damage. They're dishing out emotional damage.
Orcon engaged in combat. Clear that building.
Okay, let's fall back.
Logistic vehicle under fire. Big road is ours.
U.S. Marines, get in that building. Set up a base of fire. Speed is of the essence now. U.S. Marines, ready for combat.
Nice. 2 squads attacked us with BTRs on the left flank. The reservists are pushing in.
Double dogs here. Check that building.
Do you know a stream of you playing Destroyers live on Steam? Oh, yeah. I'm on Steam for a hell of a lot of games. I'll play them, and then devs are like, hey, can we, like, use your stream? And I'm like, sure.
Marines.
That's cute. Oh, damn it. Did we lose the SMA over here to artillery?
Hey, check out this Russian cruiser they gave me.
Damn that artillery. It's so random that, like, you could be in a building and then... You could play this game 100 times and have a different outcome if you just are taking shelter in buildings and doing everything you should.
Hoorah!
It's like a real war.
Double dogs here. Get in that building. What are your orders?
Order, ready to fire.
Who knew you'd do PT? Get your gear, we're moving out.
Heading back to home 20.
Orcon here.
Okay, let's get those troops. Resupply. Let's get another LAV in.
Proceeding to next base of fire.
Get another 10 up on the line.
Stand on it, come on!
U.S. Marines, ready for combat. Force recon standing by. Get in, check your corners.
Okay, there might be a BTR-80 attack on the right flank too soon. Actually, maybe I only called... No, I called in one SMA team already.
Stay low.
Must have died from artillery.
Hard on the pedal. Lab here.
I'm getting these guys out of here.
We're Oscar Mike.
LAVs are a little too weak.
Tactical truck ready to haul.
At least for this situation.
Last stop, everybody out. In a big hole now, we gotta move. Mission's over. Let's head
I wonder if we can resupply from a building.
Anti-armor standing by. Anti-tank team at your orders.
Yep, they can. So you can drop off supplies next to a building and they will resupply and reinforce. That's pretty powerful.
Orgon ready. Let's take that building. Marines at your orders. Building to secure.
Shift is over. Heading back to base. Need supplies?
Yeah, let's get that small out. Yeah, you can make a stronghold that way. All right, let's slow things down a little bit.
Logi here, send
We'll play at half speed.
Here, beans, bullets, and band-aids.
There's a lot going on, and I know we want to see some zoom-ins on stuff, so if we slow it down a little bit, we can try to see some close-ups on vehicles.
Who wants a skylight for his house? Mortar ready. Send mission. Mortar ready to engage, sir. Mortar ready. Send coordinates.
Recon left side.
Moving.
Swift, silent, deadly. Moving. Marines! Get in that building! Set up a base of fire! Recon here.
All right, let's go ahead and reinforce from that building.
Fly truck ready to
Check that
transport.
building! Establish a base of fire in that building! Double dogs here!
I don't want some more Marines on the right flank.
Logistics ready. 10-4, we're moving.
Landing assistance team!
Rip and dip. Wow, that was a direct hit, man.
Rock up! We're moving! Marines in combat! Requesting orders! Come on! Move in that building!
Damn, the artillery's aggressive. Nope, there's the helicopter left flank. Call up another Stinger team there. We'll have to see, Uthris. I think we're gonna have to mix it up, but I also might play Hogwarts again. But I hope to. I don't know. We need a team of 6, so if we're gonna have multiple people playing, there's a lot of people timid though, where it's like you want to play Dark and Darker tonight. Oh, dude, I don't want to interrupt. I don't want to. Oh, I don't want to take someone else's place. It's like, what? You're being invited. We need you. Oh, I don't want to. It's like, ah, come play.
U.S. Marine! Hoorah! I want a base
Oh
of
man,
fire in that building!
so much artillery.
99, mission complete. Someone asked for a ride?
There's a solo queue now. Yeah, solo is
Copy.
a death
Relocating.
sentence.
Moving out.
Look, they were even artillerying over here. Like, what the hell?
Get out in 10 seconds, not 10 fucking minutes! Personal carrier ready. Everyone, dismount. Someone call for a cab?
Someone call for a cab.
Moving there now.
Anti-aircraft teams!
I think that's the Humvee's voice line from World in Conflict. I think.
Marines,
Maybe it's the Bradley. I don't know.
Establish a base of fire in that building! Set up a base of fire!
But I love that.
U.S. Marine! Regroup and move up!
Troop transport, standing by. To the metal.
Bum bum bum.
Who wants a skylight for artillery? Moving out.
Well, it's silent now, which is bad. Yep, means the. I was gonna say it's silent, so they're reloading. Yep, here it comes again. There's no reprieve from the constant artillery.
AT specialists at your disposal. On ass! We're moving!
Bum.
Copy. We RTB.
Anti-armor at your command, sir. Building. Stinger team ready. Rod, move out.
All right, we're almost ready to push forward. There we go.
Return to base.
Yeah, we took a look at this game yesterday, FGPK, and we learned a lot of that stuff in our first stream, if you were here. Remember, you guys need to press the subscribe button and press the notification bell and press the all, so that way you guys can see all the streams. Don't miss them. You guys have been missing them.
Once a Marine, always a Marine.
But speaking of missing, this won't. Wow, those trails show you exactly where the anti-aircraft fire is coming from, though. Nice.
We're the AA team.
Good job, boys. The AA team.
Anti-tank team standing by. We have a building to secure.
AA Ron. Be ready, you'll eventually need to cross the canal. Yeah, we were, as I just mentioned, literally, we played this yesterday. Come on, you guys. Yeah, don't care. Here's my back seat. Come on, guys. Step it up. Helmet's not a chair. Time to lean, time to clean, boys.
Force recon
Let's get a hand in. Let's go.
Weapons team ready. Copy. We take that building. Weapons team here. Get your asses in that building. Once a Marine, always a Marine.
Let's go, boys.
Stinger team standing by.
Yeah, I'm going to play in 0.5 speed. That way we can kind of take a little look at things a little closely without getting overwhelmed. It's a balance between wanting to play but also wanting to show off close-ups on things.
Roger. Fire mission received. Roger. Call for fire. Orders ready. Send mission. Copy. Fire mission order ready to engage, sir.
We got time. You think you're going to try your hand at the demo? Good. Good. Well, you should. Something that's free that you can try without spending any money and get a feel for whether or not you like it. It's good. Almost too good.
Hoorah! Check that building.
These are the buildings we want to take here.
Force recon standing by. Marines at your command. US Marines ready for duty. All ass. Check a leg.
No, no, no.
Rock up. We're moving. Establish a base of fire in that building. We're moving out. Shut up and let's go. We have a building to secure. Marines at your command, sir. I want a base of fire in that building.
Okay, go. All right, we need to be very careful here. Yeah, I think 0.5 feels a little... Yeah, 1 is a little fast. That was one of my first impressions with Warno, too, is that it felt like we were playing on ×2 speed.
Good copy. Fire coordinates received.
Compared to Wargame, it was very fast. I think Wargame had a pretty good balance of time. Like, you also don't want a game to actually last... You don't want it to be like how long an actual battle would last. Days, weeks. It's like most games were like 30 minutes, so you wanted things to be fast so you could enjoy more of them. Hell yeah, brother. One more like that and they're goners.
Double dogs here. Impossible. Missile launcher destroyed. Marines standing by. Impossible, sir. Get in that building.
Yeah, the slow-paced gameplay is good. Some of the missions in World in Conflict were kind of like that too, although the commands you were giving to your units sometimes would be fast-paced. There were missions that were a lot slower, like the New York mission was kind of slower because you were trying to conserve your choppers, so you were trying to go in with a pop-up attack and then back off so you could repair. And then the same with like the the Wasteland mission where you're like recovering vehicles,
Marines, ready for duty.
and you're trying to keep everything in
Big guns too?
good working order.
Get your asses in that building.
This looks like a new world in conflict. Absolutely what I'm saying. I agree.
Marines force recon at your command. U.S. Marine, ready for combat. Take that building.
Nice.
Enemy tank is gone.
Damn straight.
Rangers here. We're in combat. Move your asses. Find some cover. Get in that building. Move. Fucking move. Secure that building. Once a Marine, always a Marine. Marines, at your orders, sir. Once a Marine, always a Marine.
Get 'em, Marines. Whoa, damn, never mind.
They got us surrounded again. Move, bastards.
Okay. They got us surrounded. Sucks for them.
Marines, at your orders, sir. Get in that building. Set up a base of fire.
Yeah, there's really good sound design for all the explosions and stuff. I like it. It's satisfying to look at and listen to, too. And again, going back to what I mentioned earlier, when you're playing, you probably want to be playing like this so you can watch for aircraft and artillery and enemy flanking. It's not a good idea to play an RTS like this, but it's so hard not to because how nice the vehicles look and how cool. Like when you get close to a unit, you can hear their radio chatter. If you listen close enough, on occasion you'll hear their radios and stuff, especially in larger squads, or if multiple squads are kind of close to each other. It's pretty cool. I think I threw things up to like medium and high just to make sure that the frame rate was good, but I wouldn't even... This looks good, but I wouldn't even judge the graphics or performance where it is now. I think it'll only get better. Oh boy, that's gone. Yup.
Force recon here.
Bye.
Marines, standing by. Check that building.
Alright, let's get the supply vehicle to scoot some of that supply forward. I'm gonna have it pick up and bring some of that stuff north.
Ain't nothing gonna get in our way. Marines, standing by. Get in that building. U.S. Marine, move your asses, maggots. Marines at your command, sir. Need a helicopter down?
Oh. Alright, let's delete this.
Marines here, we are engaged. Copy, we take that building.
Boom.
I got my ears on, go ahead. Big road is ours.
Nice. Whoa. I hope there'll be some animations for when a larger building comes down. They might not do that, though, based on like frame rate and performance. On one hand, you want to make things look cool. On the other hand,
Need supplies? 10-4, we're moving.
you don't want to lose them beautiful frames.
Hoorah! U.S. Marines, ready for duty.
Yeah, we're raising the roof.
Weapons team at your command, sir. I love big guns. Get your asses in that building.
Yeah, the mortars have some pretty good abilities for smoke and whatnot. I've been using, I haven't used it too much though, because I can pretty easily teleport from building to building like this.
Send traffic.
Now let's pick that up.
Time to gross out.
Yeah, the demo features the mission that we're playing now, plus some of the things we took a look at in yesterday's stream for the Arsenal.
Let's dump that.
All right.
Fork on ready.
Anti-armor here. We're in combat.
Ooh, that was close.
Fork on here.
On ass. We're moving. Look alive. Anti-tank unit here, sir.
I'm not sure how long the demo's running for. Steam's having a thing that they call the next event, where a bunch of games are free for demos. But sometimes those demos go past the event because some of those games come out right after the event, and then they leave the demo up so everybody can
We have a building to secure.
play it before they buy it.
Hoorah! Stack up. Prepare for entry. U.S. Marine.
So they may have said, but I'm not sure exactly when. Woo! Hell yeah. Recon destroyed. Oh, they fired a damn grenade out the window. Yeah, fighting this close like this really feels like World in Conflict when infantry would engage tanks and other infantry. It's great. The infantry feels like World in Conflict. The tanks do feel a little bit like a war game. It's beautiful. I'm not crying.
U.S. Marines. Establish a base of fire in that building.
Home sweet home.
All right. Oh boy, artillery punishment again.
Mortar ready to fire.
Keep those mortars back.
U.S. Marines. Ready for duty. I want a base of fire in that building.
All right, let's keep creeping.
Hoorah!
Do you know if there's a way to call in transport vehicles without calling in a squad or units with it? There is for helicopters. You can call in Super Stallions, Ospreys for transport, but I didn't see a way to call in... Like, I think there should be a vehicle tab that does allow you to call in the AAVPs without calling in Marines. But I didn't see a way to do that. So I'm going to... When we get to it, when we cross the canal here, I'm going to call up helicopters to go across the canal rather than the... ground transports. I have a feeling that they just... I've tried to use them as much as possible in close range, and since we usually are fighting... Well, we fight reservists who are in buildings, but eventually we start fighting, like, Russian Marines, and they have some pretty damn good AT, and so those AAVPs can't really do much until they get destroyed. I mean, they can if you really micro them and keep them at a pretty good range, but it's kind of hard to defend with them in these narrow streets. Although I don't know if the AI will try to occupy buildings, at least in this part. They will eventually later. Alright, things are quiet.
Marines at your command, sir.
Let's fall back a little bit.
Copy. We take that building.
Going to try to keep everybody well supplied. This time around, I'm going to try to care for our troops and do a lot more, you know, to try to keep them alive. But there's absolutely no way that we're not going to get through. We're going to get through this mission, but with a lot of casualties. Can you artillery and mortar fire automatic, or should you manual aim and fire? I mean, I usually just call it in on stationary targets because it can't really hit anything moving very well. All right, let's get the right flank.
We're not afraid of the distance.
On our way. Anti-tank ready for action.
It's like a walk in the park. On the move.
Marines
Marines! That's your order, Get in that building! Get in that base of fire!
Yeah, I don't think the mortars... I don't think there's a way to set mortars to automatically engage anything within your line of sight.
Order ready. Send mission.
Yeah, you can use creeping barrages. I haven't had a chance yet to do all that stuff. But I think if this game works anything like World in Conflict did, some of the missions will be designed around certain aspects of warfare. So, like, for example, this is a Marine-focused mission, so a lot of things are amphibious landing, urban warfare, you know, hence landing on the beach of a pretty occupied urban center. But I'm sure there'll be missions that focus on the tanks. I'm sure there'll be missions that focus on more helicopters and aircraft. There are parts of this mission that do have to do with like an air battle. We'll see that soon enough.
Marines, standing by. Check that building.
But I like when they do that.
Weapons team, standing by. Establish a base of fire in that building. U.S. Marine, hoorah!
Because you can't really experience
Get your asses in
everything all at once. It would be cool if there was like another mission where you're kind of like, you have artillery and you have some limited units behind enemy lines and you have to go and search for, you know, enemy artillery, and then you have your own artillery or something to shoot at them. And then eventually it scales up, where then you get some armored units, and then you get tanks, and then you get more tanks, and then you have a big battle. It's always cool when these missions start out small and slow. It kind of shows the scale of battle, where not everything's available all at once.
Force recon ready. Check that building. Copy. We take that building.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to take out these tanks before we push all the way up, because the Russians will eventually counterattack. All right, cool. Now we can hit that tank. That's moving away now.
Anti-armor, standing by. We have a building to secure. Establish a base of fire in that building. Check that building. U.S. Marines, I want a base of fire in that building. Get your asses in that building. Copy, we take that building.
Man, artillery is just everywhere.
Missile launcher eliminated. Get your asses in that building. Force recon standing by. I got my ears on. Go ahead. Unloading. Run as fast as you are dumb.
Run as fast as you are dumb. Yeah, this game's set up for some really good serious potential, yep. Looks like we got a convoy. Yeah, you can use breach and clear, yep. If the enemy is occupying a building, you can send the Marines right in and they'll do, like, CQB against them. They'll breach and clear. Hey, thanks for watching, Devin. That tank's got to go. Can you drop mortars on the occupied buildings? You can, yeah. It's very ineffective. Very ineffective. The buildings are very good cover. Nice. That was rough. They got hit hard. You're playing Broken Arrow while you're watching Broken Arrow in the background? Good. Let it flow through you, brother. Good. Good. You struggled unloading infantry from vehicles last night. Can you go over that? Yeah. So when you unload a vehicle or supply of anything like troops or supply, you mark where they are going to unload. So if you want the Marines to unload somewhere, you have to tell them where, and then the vehicle will travel to that location. So if you hit unload, they won't just bail out of the vehicle. You have to also designate a location. So let's just say this vehicle is full of Marines, and we wanted them to get into this house. All you would do is you would click unload next to the vehicle, and then they'll unload there, and then you could control them into the building. Or you could, I think you can click unload into the building, and they'll go directly in. But you can't just hit unload, and then they won't jump out and like cover the vehicle or whatnot. So it's probably a good idea first to have them unload next to the vehicle, make sure the coast is clear, and then you can go ahead and go in there. If you double tap unload, it will unload. Oh, okay. Well, we learned something new too. So double tap unload if you want them to unload automatically, or one tap for designation. Cool. Good load screen tip. Good job, chat. Learning something new each time. Bum, bum. Yesterday when we played, I also tried to engage buildings with helicopters, and it wasn't working. I couldn't get the helicopters to shoot at buildings, but then when I tried it again, they did. So hopefully today the choppers will do what they're supposed to. Can you try double shells on the mortar? Oh, that's just duration.
Who wants a skylight for his house?
Yeah. You can do a short, medium, or long duration for artillery. So if you want a very long smoke, I don't know, let's say you're moving troops through an area and the enemy's in a building and you want to smoke out that building for a long time, you can designate it via time. Arty needs observers. Take out the observers and no more Arty, correct? They're kind of already zeroed in on where we are. Once they spot us for a brief second, they'll just kind of keep hitting the same position. I think the Arty's kind of like it's kind of like they're more like a special effect. It's kind of like what do you call it? Staging. It just looks cool, but it can kill you. Like it's accurate enough to destroy. But in World in Conflict, you know, like when you were playing World in Conflict, artillery would go on all around you, and for the most part, it wouldn't do anything. But then there was, on occasion, a round would come in, and it could kill or destroy.
The entire tank platoon has been destroyed.
All right.
Good job.
We got rid of all the tanks.
Put those eggs in the basket.
How does troop loss and replacement work? So right now, these Marines in this building are being shot at by this group across the street, and they've taken some losses. So 2 Marines have been killed here. But when we go into this white circle where we've dropped off supply, we can tell them to either heal and replenish their losses, repair, or get ammunition. So both vehicles and infantry can resupply at these little fobs that we're making.
Breaker 1-9. Who needs supply?
In fact, we should push some of this stuff. And we can also resupply them in the building, but the area of the supply is a little limited. Well, that's all right. The Marines can hop out and grab some supply when they're done.
Transport here, send traffic. Marines! Mortar at your command, sir.
Does artillery degrade cover? That's a good question. I don't think when a building is losing integrity that the unit inside will take more damage. I think the building will eventually collapse. I do know that, you know, for helicopter crashes and stuff, I tested this out yesterday. I wanted to see how many may survive a helicopter crash. And it looks like if a squad is in a helicopter and it crashes, there'll be quite a few survivors. So it could be one of the war game tactics used to be like you would just rush the enemy with helicopters, and even though your helicopters would be shot down, there'd still be a lot of survivors. So as a building takes damage, it loses capacity. Okay, interesting.
Marines Force Recon at your
No,
command.
I didn't want to do that.
Entering
Order
building.
ready. Send coordinates.
I want to try to use some smoke now.
Solid copy. Fire mission received. Roger. Fire coordinates received. Mortar ready, sir. Fire mission received.
Foregone ready. U.S. Marines ready for duty.
That's good.
Mortar ready to fire.
Now let's try the line mode.
Roger. Fire mission received.
Oh, I see.
Fire coordinates received. Mortar available, sir.
Let's try the creeping mode.
Roger. Call for fire received.
Once a Marine, always a Marine.
Yep, that's very much like War and Conflict, isn't it? Calling out like a bombing run like that.
Rock up, we're moving.
I misplaced painting those areas on the map where you wanted a building to just die.
All ass.
Now in this game, we also get access to tomahawks from a Arleigh Burke that'll be off the coast soon enough, so we can kind of use it like you would use, you know, the Pine Valley mission from World and Conflict, where you just pummel the hell out of the enemy.
Get in that building. Set up a base of fire.
It was good times. Oh, I didn't switch that to smoke. That's fine.
Marines at your command, sir. Establish a base of fire in that building.
Set up the battery on this position.
Who knew you'd do PT?
We set up here.
Okay, let's get ready to push the attack. We're going to replenish our losses.
Marines at your command, sir. U.S. Marines ready for combat.
We're getting ready for a counterattack. When we get about somewhere past this line, they'll counterattack. You just joined the stream? Welcome aboard.
Hey, check out this ratchet cruiser they gave me. We're moving.
Yeah, it's a 10-4, brother. I'm glad they put Tucker Hat in the game. I gave them permission. You played this game last night and it's difficult? Absolutely. I think you're really meant to play it a few times to get the hang of it. Don't expect to do well on your first run.
Marines standing by.
There's a lot to learn.
Regroup and move up.
I'll have to do some tips and tutorials that you guys have pointed out, like how to utilize the line mode for artillery, you know, double tap U. There's a lot of things that are going to be super helpful that just take like 1 second to explain. Like, you can unload by pointing to a position or just double tap.
Marines at your order, sir.
Go, boys.
Double dogs here. We have a building to secure. Check that building. Tactical truck ready to haul. Marine! U.S. Marine! Hoorah! Double time! Establish a base of fire in that building. Missile launcher destroyed.
Do we have air? Not at the moment. I mean, we can bring in some helicopters to move things around, but we can't.
Breaker 1-9, who needs supply? Keep running! End of the line, everybody out.
Our current goal is to destroy anti-aircraft defenses, so we can't. We're too close to use aircraft at the moment, or helicopters.
Need supplies? Ain't nothing gonna get in our way. U.S. Marines, ready for duty. Get your asses in that building. Get in that building. Weapons team at your orders. I want a base of fire in that building.
Yeah, this is single player. Is the goal the red circle in the background? Yeah, there's some anti-aircraft launchers here, and we're going to push up and destroy them. But there's also other ones randomly in the town. So there's like 6 to 8 of them hidden around. You just got to like advance and find them. You don't have to look too much. You just got to kind of push. All right, the enemy should counterattack soon if we creep up a little bit.
Need some heavy firepower? Get your gear, we're moving! Hoorah!
You boys grab some supplies.
Move out!
Oh, nice. You can hear the sniper. The Marine Force Recon
Caught in combat.
have a sniper rifle, and it's cool. 78. Yeah, and then you see them reloading. I think they have to be out of combat in order to reload and rearm. So, if the enemy takes off the pressure, it's going to be an opportunity for us to resupply. Yeah, we'll get choppers. We get them just later in the mission. I mean, we can call them out now, but it's for transport. All right, do we want more Marines? I think we do.
Order ready. Send mission. Artillery on the move.
Okay, we're going to take this opportunity to resupply.
Roger. Moving in next way. I got my ears on. Go ahead. Let's see it accelerating.
If war game, you lose all your units, the game is over. Is this the same? I mean, I guess, but you got to make sure you don't have... You always want to keep calling in reinforcements.
Someone asked for a ride?
Minnesota, Devin. We could do some more Marine Force Recon. Actually, one thing I want to do later is I want to get Marine Force Recon to take a CH-53 Super Stallion across the canal. So we're going to do that. But also, I found the scout snipers to be pretty good for just basically being a scout unit. The sniper part, I tried to get them close to buildings to see how effective they could be, but it's hard for them to engage even like occupied buildings.
Anti-tank team at your orders. Weapons team
But
ready.
if you put a sniper team like that out in the open,
Set up a base of fire. You like big guns? Get in that building.
or if you set up a sniper team in a building to cover an open area, I think they're going to be almost impossible to detect. Although I wonder if they get a stealth bonus if they're like, it shows them wearing ghillie suits. So I wonder if like,
Swift, silent, deadly.
I wonder if they're laying down in some trees, if they're like almost impossible to spot.
Run as fast as your dumb.
Personal carrier here. All bullet catchers. Disembark.
Yep. So double tap does insta deploy.
Roger. Moving out.
Troop transport ready.
Roger. We're Oscar Mike. Marines at your command.
All right, Marines, let's go.
Check that building. Copy. We take that building. Once a Marine, always a Marine. Move your asses, maggots.
War game versus Broken Arrow? Question mark. Well, I think the newest one is now Warno. A lot of people are forgetting about Warno, but
We have a building to secure.
at this point in my RTS career, I really appreciate the handcrafted experience of like a single player campaign. And this also will feature like map editing and scenario editing. So in this game, or in this map, we could create all sorts of different scenarios.
Go, go, go!
Like in this mission, it primarily takes place along the beach here. But there's all this town up here. Like, you don't even touch this area up here. So you could create a mission where you got to capture everything and make it super time consuming. And make it like infantry and light vehicles only, or like
US Marines,
helicopters and aircraft. There's a lot of potential here to provide the player with a lot of maps pre-made and then make scenarios from that. Like, if you're not a great map maker but you like making scenarios, this could be good.
Marines Force Recon here. Send traffic. Anti-tank here. Force Recon ready. En route to target location. Check that building.
Where's that other vehicle? There it is.
Logi here, send traffic. End of the line. All out, please.
Hoorah!
Brother, yeah, brother, yeah.
Mission's over. Heading back to
Double
farm.
time.
Oh, damn.
Marines at your orders, sir.
2 artillery shells right on that building.
Looking forward to going home.
Double dogs here. Marines here. We're
Yeah, look at
under
that.
fire.
That building took like a direct hit,
Marines in combat. Send your orders.
and that building's no problem. No, I'm playing the same demo as everybody else gets. So what you see here is what you can download from Steam right now. The demo's like 32 gigs, I think. 30-ish, like 30 to 35. All right, let's push up a little bit now.
US Marines ready for combat. Marines under fire. Marines standing by. Marines. US Marines ready for combat. Marines in combat. What are your orders? Come on, move in that building. US Marines ready for duty. US Marine, hoorah! Get your asses in that building! On ass, we're moving! Stack up. Prepare for entry. Marines taking fire! Find some cover! Get in that building!
Okay.
Marines standing by! Establish a base of fire in that building! Hoorah! I want a base of fire in that building! U.S. Marines, ready for combat! Let's go! Get in that building! Marines, at your orders, sir!
All right, there's going to be a big counterattack soon.
Force Recon here. Get in, check your corners. Marines at your command, sir! Get your asses in that building! Quickly now!
Breaker 1-9, who needs supplies? 10-16, approaching for pickup.
10-16, brother. All right.
Double dogs here. Copy. We
Keep
take
pushing.
that building.
Yeah, I don't think I ever actually played too much of End War.
What's a Marine?
But it seemed like a solid RTS.
Get in that building.
The guys engaged Romulan Cloak.
Marines at your orders, sir. U.S. Marines, ready for combat. Marines Force Recon at your command. U.S. Marines, check that building. Forcon standing by.
A platoon of naval infantry has been spotted crossing the canal. Prepare for a counteroffensive.
All right, here they come.
Once a Marine, always a Marine. Move, move, move. Go, go, go. Anti-armor at your command, get in sir. That building. Hoorah. Knock, knock.
Nice. All right, here comes their counterattack. You should be ready.
Double dogs here. Order ready to engage, sir. Copy. Call for fire received. Call for fire received. Who needs support? Solid copy. Fire mission received.
Marines here. We are engaged.
Order ready, sir. Good copy. Fire coordinates received. Fire coordinates received.
Marines, at your orders, sir. Get in that building. Set up a base of fire. Marines here. We're under
Ooh, it's heating up, boys.
U.S. Marines. Ready for establish a base of fire. Get your asses in that building.
Order ready. Send mission. Mission received. Roger. Call for fire received. Call for fire received.
Marines engaged in combat.
Well, speaking of fire support, yo, Ash's Old India. Thanks for the big 010, brah.
Hey, check out this recruiter they gave me.
Should I quit my six-figure day job to become streamer like you?
I got my ears on. Go ahead.
Yes.
Time to fingerprint that load. Who wants a skylight for his house? Proceeding to next base of fire.
Thanks for watching, brah.
Last stop. Everybody out. Order available, sir. Solid copy. Fire mission received. Fire mission received.
Wow, that was probably the best I'd ever dealt with those Marines like that. Knowing what was going to be coming. Why don't I call Artie on the SAMs? Well, because there's these guys here who are shooting at my guys, and I don't want them to do that. So, rather than shooting at these things that won't move and can't shoot back, I thought it would be a better idea to shoot at the guys shooting at me.
Marines in combat. Requesting order.
I mean, I'm no Marine, but
Fourth point of contact and move.
that seemed like a good idea.
Get the fuck up. Move.
All right, I think we cleared out this sector.
Order at your command, sir. Moving.
Wow, Ash with the hundo. Thanks, bro. Thanks for watching the stream and tuning in, everybody. Oh, man. Hey, let's get some hype in the chat, damn it, for that support. Let's go, chat. Let's show some love. Let's show some love for the chat. Thank you very much. If you destroy the SAMs, you can call in air. Well, yeah. But that's our, like, main objective, but...
Order ready to fire.
Wow. Good effect on target, Ash. Thank you very much.
Order ready to engage, sir.
Someone said if I have six-figure day job I can give me the $10 to Raptor.
Thank you very much. Someone said that? Chat, don't be like that. Look, I appreciate your guys' time. Just so, there's people watching who aren't saying a word and they're just enjoying the stream. You guys are awesome. There's people who are members. There's people who tune in every day or once in a while. Thanks for watching. Now, a little foresight. I know there's an anti-tank system in there. So again, since that can shoot back at me, I'm going to shoot at that first. Yeah, shout out to the lurkers. I'm usually a lurker. Sorry, Raptor. Hey, you don't have to be sorry at all. That's totally fine. You guys watching is, like, amazing. It's nice. There's a hell of a lot of things you guys could be doing.
Rangers engaged.
And a lot of you are. Like, a lot of people are, like, you know, listening while they're working at an accounting job or something. Like, they're deep, knees deep into an Excel spreadsheet, but they want to see Broken Arrow, or at least they're thinking about buying it, but they don't have the time yet to play it. It's totally fine. That's why we have the bush emote. Chat's hiding in a bush. It's like a ghillie suit. Chat's just... New member, welcome. Chat's just, you know, waiting for the time to strike. We got a good chat, so thanks for being part of it.
Marines standing by.
All right. You're listening while walking the dog? See? Will there be a main campaign? If so, World War III, Cold War, modern. It's modern. It's like now. But alternative history. All right, let's... where's those Marines?
Force recon.
Yeah, Force Recon.
Roger. Time for a walk. Sweet home.
All right, let's go recon a little bit. Sound effects are amazing. I agree. Yeah, there's a hell of a lot to like here. I think Warno did a really good job of trying to make a...
Heavy transport here. Let's grab them containers.
Warno is like Wargame 2.0 built up from like the ground up with everything that people wanted from a lot of stuff from Wargame. So they definitely listened to a lot of the feedback and tried to make that game better for multiplayer. Is this a fictional country? This is Kaliningrad, which is kind of this weird notch of territory that Russia controls. I think they gained that after World War II. Used to be a part of Germany/Prussia? I'm not too familiar with it, but... Greg, welcome aboard. Thank you very much for becoming a Raptor hatchling, dude. Appreciate that. And Connor, thank you very much for your 8 months, too, just a moment ago. Thank you very much for the support, dude. Kaliningrad. It's called Kaliningrad.
Fork on ready.
All right, let's go make sure nothing else is here.
Prepare for entry.
So we're going to hold our position, make sure the Marines...
Swift, silent, deadly.
We're resupplying the Marines with crayons.
Anybody home? Copy. We take that building. Regroup and move up.
Make sure everybody's got all the ammo they need. Now, at a certain point in this mission, we'll lose control of all these guys. Like,
Schedule here.
we'll lose command of this initial Marine team.
Order ready. Send coordinates. Call for fire received.
So this vehicle here is a anti-tank system. So if we bring a vehicle out here, it'll just absolutely destroy it. Kaliningrad used to be called Königsberg. Yeah, there you go. Good job, boys.
Who needs support? Departing.
Alright, so now we just got to destroy these two launchers and we can cross the canal now. So let's have Marine Force Recon
Fork on here.
force their way up there. Does the ammunition reserve get destroyed if hit by a direct artillery? I think so, yeah. I haven't seen it happen yet, but I could only imagine that's how it's going to work. Yeah, if you go to Google Maps and look up this area, I think this is like an actual pretty accurate layout of it. Although it could be, you know, they could have made some pretty big changes based on gameplay, you know, just trying to... Maybe the land is correct, but some of the buildings could be off. But, I mean...
Marines Force Recon here. Send traffic.
Props to the devs for putting in, like, a real location. And not just, like... You know, in Call of Duty, when they make up a nation, like Blurpburg or something, and then it's just like, oh, yeah, dude, we can't let those guys...
Copy. We take that
It's
building.
like, okay. Have I managed to get past holding the fort? Yes. I've beaten this mission now. So now I'm playing again with just... Every time that I play, I'm trying to play better. Like, take less losses. Stuff's going to happen. We're going to lose a helicopter. Aircraft's going to be shot down. It's just going to happen. So just be ready for it. All right, one vehicle down.
That missile launcher is gone. Good.
One more.
Fork on ready.
And goodbye. Good job, boys.
That was the last missile launcher. Air assets are now available. You can call in helicopters from the reinforcement panel.
All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to use Super Stallions and Osprey to load up the Marines and start landing over here, and then pushing north to the Star
Now
Fort.
cross the canal, destroy the guns, and take control of that fort.
Honestly, I don't even know which way
Once
is
it's
north.
done, establish a defensive perimeter. Enemy paratroopers are mobilizing as we speak.
Oh, boy.
Welcome to the missile age, choppers. Squad, move out. Stinger team here. Get your gear, we're moving out. Need supplies?
So another thing we can do is we can return to base with all the supply here, or we can have the Super Stallion come and pick it up too. So what we can do is we can bring a bunch of supply onto the map and then just have the helicopter, like instead of having the helicopter bring in supply, fly back, pick up supply, bring in supply, fly back, pick up supply, what we can do is we can bring in a couple of trucks and make a big supply dump here, and then just have the helicopter like fly across the canal rather than going back to the carrier. All right, so let's get some helicopters ready to go. Oh, there we go. Imagine that. It's in the helicopter tab. First off, let's get some Force Recon out. Yesterday, you turned the Geneva Convention into the Geneva Suggestion with shooting the paratroopers out of the sky. Yeah, you can shoot the paratroopers before they land. I don't think that's a rule, though. Is that a common misconception? I don't know. I'm just a gamer. Raptor, normally a lurker, but watch your streams pretty much every day. Love your content, so thank you. Thanks for watching, dude. Yeah, I can shell their arty, but I don't think you can destroy it with artillery. I tried it before and bombarded the hell out of them, but if we're going to fire at them, we at least need to see where they are.
Stallion copies. Cargo helicopter approaching the DZ. CH-53 here.
Another thing about
Flight path up.
vehicles in this game is that they don't have fuel except for the aircraft, and the fuel determines how long they can be, like, in the operation.
Hoorah! En route to target location.
I think it'd be pretty cool if they did an aircraft-only mission, where, like, there's a friendly force on the ground advancing, and you have to deploy aircraft to, like, support them. That'd be really cool. It would kind of remind me of that F-18 mission from Battlefield 4, question mark? That'd be pretty cool. It is against the Geneva Convention? Oh, really? Okay.
CH-53 heavy lift helicopter here.
I don't know. It's been a while since I've read the Geneva Convention. I know a lot of you probably read it before you go to bed.
Tactical truck ready to haul. End of the line, everybody out.
All right, so this is cool. I love this. So this chopper just dropped off troops, right? Marine Force Recon. Now it's coming over here to pick up supply. And it's going to ferry that across, too. Oh, yeah, Battlefield 3 that was in. Oh, yeah.
Heavy lift ready.
And these mortars, they're amphibious, so we can cross the canal with them later. But we're gonna go to where the artillery's not shooting. Looks like war game, tons of games like that now, don't you think? Honestly, not enough.
Marines at your command, sir.
But everybody seems to be also forgetting about Warno as well. But I don't know. This just feels like a good combo of, like, it feels like playing a incredibly heavily modded World in Conflict, but also like Warno and Wargame at the same time.
You need something.
By the way, the Stallion can hold 30 troops. The Osprey can only hold 26, I think.
AT specialists at your disposal.
Let's get the Marines across.
Marines! Hoorah! Check a leg! U.S. Marines, ready for duty! Double dogs here! Need supplies? Logi here, send traffic. Hey, check out this rooster heavy transport here, send traffic. We got it.
Yeah, Rotten Reich looks good.
What's a Marine? Always a Marine. Welcome to the Missile Age, choppers.
New
US
member,
Marines.
welcome. I'm going to try to get all the Marines out to the beach so we can transport them
CH-53
across.
copies.
So the Marines are going to try to link up with the Super Stallion here.
Stinger team at your command, sir. Check that building. Marines Force Recon at your command. Force Recon standing by.
CH-53 heavy lifter here.
Marines standing by. Double dogs here.
All right, let's call in some Osprey. Yeah, he's going to tell you to... He's going to constantly harass us and tell us to capture the fort. Don't listen to him. It's a trap. Take your time. Plus, all the Marines that we... the next objective is to basically take the fort, hold the fort, and then our command gets changed to commanding new Marines over here, and then we kind of lose control of the fort. Or at least the troops defending the fort. Like, we still hold the troop. America still does. The Marines do. But, like, we're not in command of those Marines anymore at a certain point.
Osprey at your command.
What's up, chat? I see a lot of people tuning in. Welcome.
New flight plan received.
We're loading up the
Osprey
Marines.
tiltrotor aircraft here. Thrusting forward. Heavy lift here.
Marines!
You got something to lift? Roger that. On our way to the DZ.
Marines at your command, sir.
New flight path set. Heading there now.
Roger. Flip inside. Heading back to base.
Wow, look at that. You can see it kicking up debris. Like on our screen, you can see grass and leaves. Can you set up units to guard others? I don't think there's a specific...
What are you doing, Commander? Take that fort and establish a defense.
He can pipe down. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to, like, tell them to guard a unit, like to follow it around the map. But you can always do that manually. Alright, this is going to take a bit, but... What's up, letter P? How you doing? Alright, so there's enemies in here. And there's enemies in here. And there's pretty much nothing up here in terms of infantry. But we do need to eventually capture this apartment block, so we got to push through and go over this way. Oh, buildings will get destroyed. Yeah, there is destruction in this game. It just takes a while.
Osprey is mission ready. Tiltrotor aircraft here. Osprey reporting in. Osprey ready. Touchdown.
It's good.
Already there. Osprey standing by. Unload coordinates received.
Move your asses, maggots! All ass! Rock up, we're moving!
Yeah, if you tried out this demo and failed, try again. And I think it's supposed to be challenging. And if you're new to RTSs or don't play too often, it is quite there's a lot going on. So remember your speed controls in the upper right corner. Play on like a quarter speed or half speed, just so you can. I'm doing this so we can kind of get these juicy visuals going on. But yeah, you've been a fan since the war game days. Thanks for watching, bro.
The Osprey is in the air. Cargo dropped. Drop zone coordinates received.
What's a Marine? Always a Marine!
By the way, these Osprey have some miniguns on them.
Osprey awaiting mission.
They got a GAU 17 on it. It's really good. Are there naval battles like a war game? Well, we'll get some ship reinforcements soon. And we'll get Tomahawk cruise missiles to use shortly.
Anti-tank unit here, sir.
Flying to coordinates. Flying there now.
Flying there now. It's a voice line from World in Conflict.
Marines, at your orders, I want a base of fire in that building.
You won't find a faster lawnmower. Flight plan confirmed.
U.S. Marines, hoorah! Look alive! Shut up and let's go! Double time!
Osprey at your command.
It looks like they scored a direct hit on the Osprey, but it didn't take any damage at all. Only makes it stronger. Yeah, HIMARS are a thing in the game. We don't get to use these in the mission, but they are. You can see them in the arsenal. They will be in the game.
The Osprey is in the air. Flying there now.
Stinger team ready.
Am I on a laptop or a PC? PC specs are down below. Otherwise, exclamation point PC. Is this game not on a timer? There is a timed part of one of the missions, but I don't know if you can fail.
Landing assistance team, what can I do for you?
Osprey standing by. Flight path updated.
Marines, standing by. Anti-aircraft team, standing by.
Thrusting forward. Flying to coordinates.
All right, let's get everybody over here.
Marines,
So this might seem like it's taken a long time, but
double dogs here.
if we use the marine transports to like go across, you know, the amphibious transport, it takes forever. Forever. Just use the helicopters. Is there a release date for this? Sometime this year. Just add it to your wish list, and you'll get notified. Yo, boys, thanks for all the likes, too. Good to see so many people still like RTSs. Thanks for smashing that button for Susan.
Order, ready to fire. We're on the move.
Osprey tilt rotor aircraft here.
Anti-tank team, standing
New
by.
flight plan received.
Weapons team here.
Heading there now.
Squad, move out.
Yeah, all right. So the Marines are kind of a little too clumped up ATM, but we'll be safe there. Oh, there was a Lego Osprey? Oh, that's cool.
CH-53, ready to lift.
U.S. Marines, ready
New
for
flight
duty.
path set. Osprey is mission ready. Osprey ready.
Marines, at your orders, sir. Order available, sir.
Oh, boy.
Artillery, moving out.
You were just watching the VOD of the last stream last night? Yeah, last night we got to about taking the fort and then ran out of time, but now we got plenty of time.
Quickly now.
Osprey awaiting mission.
Marines, at your command, sir.
Osprey reporting in.
Once a Marine, always a Marine.
Already there. Coordinates received. Flight plan confirmed.
All right, we're almost good to go.
Viper awaiting mission. Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed.
Oh, boy. RTS is like house music. They can never die. I hope and I love them both. Oh, good. Yeah, RTS is. I think we need more of them. I see a lot of World War II RTSs all the time, even turn-based tactical games, which is totally fine. Another good one from this publisher is a game called Headquarters World War II. They're also making a unrelated, but it's I think it's a World War I hospital game, where like you have to set up and manage resources for a like a hospital and a triage, and then also you have to manage its defenses. But like we get a lot of those World War II games, or World War I needs more, but.
Tiltrotor aircraft here.
Need a helicopter down? Order at your
Yeah, it's
command,
cool to see
sir.
another
Artillery relocating.
modern RTS, even if it were like late Cold War. When I
What
first
are you doing, Commander? Take that.
when I first saw this game, I thought it was a Cold War game because I saw a lot of the equipment that was like from the Cold War. So I was like, oh, it must be. Nobody would dare do a modern game. No way. Here we are.
Osprey, standing by.
All right, let's go ahead and attack.
Thrusting forward.
Marines! Lock and load! We're moving! Pushing forward! Fire and maneuver! Hoorah! Pushing forward!
Heavy lift here. DZ coordinates received. Osprey reporting in. DZ in sight. Prepare to unload. Osprey ready. Delivery point received.
And then we'll come back and pick up the supplies with the choppers. The Super Stallion can hold 14,000, so it can pick up almost double of what's here. What's up, Caffel? Good to see you. Do you need to manually activate flares? Yes.
You need something lifted?
Hotkey for that is Charlie. So if you see an incoming missile, that's why I also say it's good to play on slow for the single player, so you can kind of like not lose vehicles that way.
Order ready! Send mission!
I will have the mortars cross once the attack is complete.
Heavy lift ready. Copy that. Unhooking immediately. Stallion copies. Drop zone received. Flight path updated.
Oof.
Osprey is mission ready. Approaching the drop zone. The Osprey is in the air. You won't find a faster lawnmower. Osprey at your command. Roger that. Unloading ASAP. CH-53 heavy lifter here. Already there. Flying to coordinates.
Another cool thing is if the Osprey are out of flares, I think you can send them back to base and then redeploy them, and they'll be ready to go.
Double dollars here! U.S. Marines! Ready to go! Base of fire in that building! Who wants a skylight for relocating to the next emplacement?
The mortars can also fire from the water too, which is cool.
Marines under fire! Marines! Check that building!
Let's actually have these Marines breach.
Marines at your command, sir! Check a leg!
Let's see if we can do this. Uh-oh. That sounds like a gal.
On the double squad!
Osprey awaiting mission.
Damn it, I told you to go back to base.
Marines at your orders, sir! Marines in combat! Awaiting command! Move up! Keep moving!
Osprey tiltrotor aircraft here.
U.S. Marine! Hoorah! Move your asses! Standing by. Get your gear, we're moving out!
Nice. The Marines cleared out all 4 of those guys without taking a loss. So the infantry is a lot more capable in this game.
You got something to lift?
Yeah, mortars will fire smoke, yeah. I used the smoke a little bit. We'll probably be using it a little bit more to take some of these buildings in the future.
Heading to far.
But if you have a squad suppressing the enemy infantry in a building and then you can have someone else attack it, it works out pretty damn good.
Marines, at your orders, sir. All ass.
And we'll keep these choppers on standby. There's too much AA over here, so they've got like AA that kind of covers this area. So we kind of have to stay back.
CH-53 copies. Mission's over. We RTB. Emergency unload.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and drop supplies here and have the mortars fire from the parking lot.
Roger, moving to next waypoint.
$100 though, what a don. Yeah, thanks for all the support, guys. Someone dropped a hundo and that was nice. Somebody wants to become a streamer like me. Wow. It's pretty cool though, to be able to show everybody your favorite hobby, and like, I don't know, it's one of the hobbies where you can constantly always well, the nice thing about streaming is, like, if you had another hobby like D&D or Magic the Gathering or something, you can connect with people on the streaming level, but then also the D&D level or whatever, and then it's like 2 times the fun. Alright, they're still shooting at the city. We're not even here anymore. They're shooting at nothing.
Force recon here. Moving. Forcon here. Marines force recon at your command.
On ass, we're moving.
Anti-armor here. Squad, move out.
Mortar ready, sir. Mortar ready. Send mission. Artillery relocating.
Yo, Blue Hundreds, thank you very much for the 6 months as a Raptor Egg. Welcome back to the stream, dude. And Jay, thank you very much for becoming a Raptor Egg. Thanks, guys, for spamming that join button. Thanks for smashing like. Subscribing, liking, and commenting are all free, so make sure you say hello and don't forget to subscribe. We'll be covering a hell of a lot more of this game. We're not even anywhere close to the end, by the way. We got to just take this fortress, and things are about to get fun. But before I do that, I'm going to go up this way. Can you replenish squads? Yep. That's why I'm calling some of these Marines back.
Once a Marine, always a Marine.
So we have some losses here, but honestly, if a squad has one member still alive and you go back to the supply depot, you're not necessarily like losing squads. So like, so long as you keep one member of the squad alive, you can replenish them.
Mortar ready to engage, sir. Mortar at your command. Mortar ready. Send coordinates. Mortar available, sir. Artillery moving out.
All right, let's go get some more supply.
CH-53 here.
We're gonna have that chopper return and then come back with the supply. Are jets like a one-time flyover thing? They have time on target. They can be here for about like 90 seconds to maybe like 2 or 3 minutes based on their fuel reserves. New member, welcome. Takes into account that they have to, take off from the carrier, fly here. They have to do a lot of stuff. New member, welcome. Welcome to those new members.
Marines, standing by. Move your asses, maggots.
Now at this point we have to have the Marines come back here because we don't have a ground vehicle to move the supplies around. We have to do it by air, and since the enemy still controls a lot of the airspace with their anti-aircraft, we have to kind of, this is going to be a little slow, but it'll be worth it.
Heading back to base.
What are you doing, Commander? Take that fort and establish a defensive. Check a leg. Anti-aircraft specialists ready. Get your gear, we're moving out. Rock up, we're moving.
Okay.
Marines, at your orders, sir. Double dogs here. Get in that building.
So yeah, we're going to try to go this way now. I'm going to go around the fort. We're going to try to capture these buildings and then go for the fort. They're not even shooting at us. So we got all the time in the world. And it's about time the commander yells at us again.
Once a Marine, always a Marine. All ass. Look alive.
Okay.
Marines, Marines at your command, sir. Regroup and move up. We're not afraid of the distance. Shut up and let's go. U.S. Marines, ready for duty. Look alive.
Bit of a cluster in the woods. Yeah, but we're probably safer there than we are in a building, since we don't have a lot of room in the buildings.
Hoorah! Rock up, we're moving.
It seems dangerous that we're kind of clumped up like this, but based on prior knowledge, I know we'll be more safe here than when we attack the fort. Do the woods give you cover? Yeah, that little green symbol is a shield. So as the troops are in the forest. I don't know if that means concealment too, because there's troops in a building and they don't have the shield. But there's troops in the forest and they do. So I don't know if there's some level of stealth to that, like if they get a stealth bonus too. Might be a little easier to ambush troops from or vehicles from a forest than it is a building. Alright, let's call in more supply and then we'll begin the attack. We'll call in everything we got. Almost ready to start the attack.
Hoorah! On the move. U.S. Marines, ready for combat. Force recon ready. Forecon standing by. Knock, knock.
Yeah, you can send aircraft in this game. I have these helicopters here on standby, but there's enemy anti-aircraft around, so they're kind of just holding for now. That's dropping supply. Can you click on the aircraft tab? Yeah, you can. But we can't call these in just yet. In a little while, we'll get access to FA-18Es. And I'll try to micro the hell out of that, because that air combat is a little speedy.
Forecon ready.
It's like a QTE.
Get in. Check your corners. Swift, silent, prepare for entry.
CH-53 heavy lift helicopter here. Cut the rope. We unload here.
Alright.
Order, ready to fire.
Let's go ahead and give our boys a smoke screen. I guess they're still getting into position.
Weapons team at your command, sir. All ass! Marines Force Recon here. Send Force Recon standing by. Marines at your orders, sir. Swift, silent, deadly. Marines at your command, sir. U.S. Marine, regroup and move up. It's like a walk in the park. Check a leg.
King Squishy, thanks for the 16 months, dude. Appreciate the support.
We're moving out.
Who needs support?
Thank you, brother, yeah. Alright, let's do a smoke line.
Roger, call for fire received. Roger, fire mission received. Who wants a skylight for his house? Fire mission received.
New member,
Heavy
welcome.
lift here.
Marines standing by. Squad, move out.
How goes the war? Pretty good. Pretty good so far. I think we've only lost one random squad to an artillery strike. I think we lost a small group earlier, but every time we play, we get better. This is much better.
Marines in combat. Get your hold at you and move out. Move your fucking asses.
Our Marines fall back there.
Marines here. We're in combat building.
Just rush those buildings.
Recon ready. Check that building. What's a Marine? Say again?
Rush that building.
Marines in combat, requesting orders. Run as fast as you're dumb. Forkon here. We're under fire. Marines.
We're gonna have these boys
No
breach.
time to lose.
I also like how we can smoke. The troops themselves can use smoke.
Running.
Although it's kind of, I don't think we can throw it. I think they, yeah, they'll just use it on their position.
Marines taking fire. Cannot comply. Negative. Cannot comply.
We'll see about that.
Ready for duty. Take that force recon. Engaged in combat. Force recon in combat.
Oh, those are Marines in that building.
Marines in combat. Send your orders.
Yeah, this game's a lot of fun.
Marines here. We are engaged. Move. Watch your spacing.
Nice.
Marines in combat. Don't stay here. Get in that Marines
building.
force recon here. Send traffic.
Good job, boys.
Forkon here. U.S. Marines, ready for combat. Your asses, man! We're moving. Marines force recon at your command. On our way. Marines! Double dogs here. Weapons team standing by. On the double. Marines in combat. Away Marines at your orders, sir.
All right, we're gonna try to take this mall here.
What are you doing, Commander? Take that fort and establish a defense.
Quiet down, sir.
Order ready to engage, sir. Good copy. Fire coordinates received. Fire coordinates received. Order ready, sir. Solid copy. Fire mission received.
Hoorah! Repeat your last. Affirmative. Entering building. Marines at your command, sir. Building to secure. U.S. Marines, get in that building. Set up a base of fire.
Nice.
Go, go, go!
You were playing Deliver Us for, Mars for 2 hours. Oh, good. That was a good game.
Marines, standing by. Force recon under fire. Awaiting one Marine, always a Marine. Forkon here. We're under fire. Get in there. Get it done. That's impossible. What are your orders? Move in. Clear that building. Entry. Hoorah! Double dogs here. No can do, sir. One Marine, always a Marine. Force recon in combat. Marines at your command, sir. Get your asses in that building. Marines here, we're under fire. Anti-tank ready for action. Welcome to the missile age, choppers.
The Viper is in the air. Flying there.
And I don't know if I want to get any closer with helicopters.
AH-1 standing by.
Standing by.
Marines at your orders, sir. Forkon engaged in combat. Keep pushing. U.S. Marine, hoorah! Shut up and let's go. Get in that building. Set up a base of fire.
We need to defend Burger Town. We got to find a Burger Town and defend it.
Marines. Who knew you'd do PT?
Now, the reason we're attacking here is because the enemy has an anti-aircraft gun here. And if we destroy that, then we can bring in air support around the fort when the enemy counterattacks it.
U.S. Marines, ready for duty.
But if we're going to kill that AA unit, we got to get real close to it because running out in the open is a death sentence.
Establish a base of fire in that building. Force recon here. Marching keeps us fit. U.S. Marines, ready for combat. Marines engaged in combat. Time to kick some doors. Run as fast as you can.
There might be a burger town inside the mall. We'll have to go secure that.
Standing by. Quickly now.
No access to Bert. We have access to aircraft, but they have AA. What's up, Shrek PMC? How you doing?
Marines under fire! Marines standing by! Marines in combat! Request Marines in combat! Awaiting command! Marine! Hoorah! Fork on ready. Swift, silent, deadly. Roger, Charlie Mike.
Do larger buildings offer more protection than, say, houses? Yeah. I mean, they have probably a lot bigger health, and they can also hold more troops, so thus you can fire back with more people. So this mall that we just captured, we could put 64 people in each side of that mall, so it's like in all four corners we could put 64 troops, and that's a hell of a hard building to destroy. So I'm going to put all my anti-aircraft, ATGMs, and everything in that building, and this will cover like the road up here and the road down here and this area here. And the enemy, by the way, will pair drop primarily here, so we can hit a lot of them right after they land, or possibly before. Thunder Knight, thank you very much for becoming a Raptor Egg. Thank you very much.
Once a Marine, always a Marine!
We need a clip of that too, me shooting paratroopers out of the sky with the helicopters. They were able to do that.
Marines here, we're in combat!
There it is.
If shooting doesn't work, shoot harder!
Yeah, shoot harder.
Secure that building!
Good job, Marines. That was a tough job.
U.S. Marines, ready for combat! Home? Marines, we have a building to secure! Marines, at your orders, Marines, sir! Taking fire! Keep moving!
All right, now that the AA is out,
Ducks,
we might be able to bring up a chopper for supply. I'll bring it close. Oh, there's another AA unit there, and it's about to fire.
We're under fire! Marines at your command, sir! Get covered! Move to that building! Marines in combat! Take that building! Force recon engaged in combat! Marines in combat! Send your orders! Get the fuck up! Move! Double dogs here! All ass!
So with the enemy having air, like AA there, and denying us air close range, we have to kind of go all the way back to the beach to resupply. It's kind of annoying, but makes sense.
Move your asses! Move, move, move!
All right, fall back again.
Fork on here. Roger. Time for a walk. Stinger team standing by. U.S. Marines ready for duty. Copy. We take that building. Hoorah! No time to lose. U.S. Marines ready for combat.
You can't airlift the truck? I don't think we can. It would be kind of cool to airlift that truck empty and then use it to ferry supplies to the front. I want to get that other AA gun out there, though, because if we get rid of that other AA gun, it'll open up the ability to call in the Vipers, too, so we can get helicopter support.
Marines standing by. I want a base of fire in that building. Marines engaged in combat.
Yeah, we got to get rid of that. I think it's too close, though.
What are you doing, Commander?
Quiet down, sir.
Marines here. We are engaged in this building.
I wonder, we might have close enough range to destroy that.
Push him out! Move your fucking asses! Find some cover! Get in that building!
Let's destroy it. Oh no. Oh no, it's gonna fire.
Come on! Move in that building!
Oh god.
Move to this building! Don't stay here! Get in that building! Marines in combat! Requesting order! Marines here! We're under fire!
Viper ready for combat. Target 12 o'clock.
Let's see what we can do.
Engaging.
There's no fuel in the helis.
Marines taking fire!
They don't technically have fuel.
Get covered! Move to that building! U.S. Marine! Hoorah! Check that building! Get in that building! Get in that building! Set up a base of fire!
Viper here.
No, damn it.
There. Full power. Flying to port. Flight plan
What the hell are
update.
they doing?
Copy. Initiating attack. AH-1 reporting in. New heading set. New flight plan received.
Nah. Silly AI. So what I was hoping is that the AI would be smart enough to move and engage at the maximum range. So I was hoping when I gave them the attack order that they would fly here in order to engage with ATGMs. But instead they tried to fly here to then not shoot at it. So there's a lot of babysitting you'll have to do with all your units like that. So that's an important thing to note. If you click on a unit to engage it, they might try to move in and literally try to engage over the unit. So make sure you kind of keep an eye on that. Luckily that won't hurt us too bad. The helicopters are kind of meh for now.
Marines Force Recon at your command. We're not afraid of the distance. AT Specialist here. Go ahead. Marines at your command, sir. Double dogs here. Regroup and move up. We're the AA team. Move on. We're on a schedule.
Go
here.
boys. Yeah, we got Vipers. They're gone now, but as you can tell by their derpiness of trying to attack a unit. What they're really good at, helicopters are really good at like flying over a forest and then kind of like providing, they're like a flying bunker where they can fire like 360 degrees and attack stuff at range, but eventually you gotta move them. But it's all good. Any sort of thing like that happens serves as kind of an example of what to watch out for. You can use a Humvee with a sniper team to go with supply. Can we land a Humvee on the beach, though? I'm not sure if we can.
Once a Marine, always a Marine. U.S. Marine, ready for duty. Get your gear, we're moving out. En route to target location. Marines under fire!
Does this game have a Terminator vehicle? I think so.
Secure that
I haven't
building!
seen it yet, but
Take that building!
I could imagine it being in here.
Double dogs here.
Alright, so let's do Dragon,
Check that building.
Dragon.
Establish a base of fire in that
Small.
building. Get your asses in that building.
Small.
Copy. We take that building.
Stinger,
I want a
Stinger.
base of fire in that building. Building to secure.
Not sure what they're shooting at.
Fork on, standing by. Hoorah! It's like a walk in the park. Force recon ready. Moving.
Okay. I think you can transport Humvee by helicopter. We could try it. Let's try it. All right, let's call in, what was it, Force Recon, a sniper team. I don't see an option for a supply, though. Oh. I see what you mean. I don't think we can transport this via helicopter, though.
You got something to lift?
So they still got that AA unit there. I want to bring in supplies for these guys, but it's... Uh-oh.
Marines here. We're in combat. U.S. Marine. Hoorah! Establish a base of fire in that building. Heavy weapons ready. Copy. We take that building.
Heavy lift ready.
Force Recon is much better against, like, infantry and vehicles, but they have to be a lot closer. But they're very limited on their ammo, so they have a higher chance to guarantee kill stuff, but they can't do a lot of prolonged damage.
Marines Force recon.
And I think they have a higher stealth capability, too, so you can get them... You can tell them not to do any shooting and get real close to where the enemy is and kind of observe. So, you could use the Force Recon to start shooting at the enemy, but you could also not shoot at the enemy and call in artillery instead.
Solid copy.
I know.
Unload
I'm
here.
going to risk the chopper, but I'll regret it.
U.S. Marine, ready for combat. Marines, get your asses in that building. Force recon standing by. U.S. Marine, ready for duty. We're moving. Force recon here. Marines Force recon here. Send on our way.
Does the drone set targets for artillery? Drones will probably... They can attack too, but they'll give you line of sight, so you could see, yeah. Everything's just general line of sight. I don't think there's more accuracy with the... Like, if you have Marines close to a target or Force Recon close to a target, I think it's the same accuracy. Yeah, we could use smoke mortars, but I'm not going to use them just at the moment.
Marines in combat. What are your orders?
If I try to smoke out that anti-aircraft gun, I still need to be able to see it.
Don't be sitting ducks. Get in there. Fork on here.
Oh wow, we were able to drop the supply. Fantastic. Good work.
Marines standing by. Anti-aircraft team standing by. Get in that building. Check that building. Base of fire. Base of fire.
I don't know why these units can't enter the building.
Get in that building. Heavy weapons here.
We should be able to occupy this mall.
Anti-armor standing by. Establish a base of fire in that building. What are you doing, Commander? Take the...
Oh, we got our Vipers back, I suppose. Okay. So we'll pretend that never happened.
Anti-tank team at your order.
AA destroyed.
Marines in combat. Send your live. Squad, move out.
Alright, the threat has been taken care of. Alright, so we're going to capture this fort last.
Marines standing by.
But now I know the enemy will attack here, so I'm going to send them in.
We have a building to secure.
Oh, sometimes it's a glitch where you can't enter the building? Okay. Well, we went in that building before, so we'll move them around a little bit.
I love big guns. Anti-armor engaged in combat out of your fourth point of contact and move
Flying
out.
out.
So the moment we attack that fort, the enemy's going to counterattack.
Once a Marine, always a Marine. Marines at your command, sir.
So we're getting ready to hold the enemy's landing zones. I think they'll land on this beach too, but we'll get them with the choppers.
Rock up, we're moving.
But let's keep a Force Recon
Force
here.
recon at your command. On the move.
So far, you think this is game of the year? Yeah. No need to get that Hogwarts game.
AT specialists at your disposal.
All right, let's see if they can get in the mall.
Digger team here. U.S. Marine, hoorah! Force recon ready.
So we're only supposed to defend this apartment block.
Hoorah!
But let's replenish losses.
Look alive! Forcon standing by.
Uh-oh.
Solid copy. Breach and clear. I want a base of fire in that building. Prepare for entry. Take that building. Double dogs here.
So we dropped off 14,000. They're down to 13.
Marines standing by.
I think we're going to put Marines here.
Copy. We take that building.
Can we call in any more Marines? No. We can call in scout snipers, I suppose. Yeah, let's give them a shot.
U.S. Marines ready for duty. U.S. Marines ready for combat.
So I'm gonna pack these buildings full of Marines, and maybe even this building. Kind of cool how long, like, building-to-building firefights take like that. Seems realistic. Like, you're not just gonna clear it. You can't send Tanya in to set off a C4 and take out the basement, you know, boys? Cha-ching! Shake it, baby. Yeah? Ha 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 ha. Man, those were the days, huh? Anybody remember, like, I can remember playing Red Alert, Command & Conquer Red Alert 2 in a multiplayer LAN match at an internet cafe in 1999. And then it became the year 2000. Good times. During Y2K, I was gaming, bro. Even on the brink of the apocalypse, I was gaming. Hell yeah. You were 1 at that time?
CH-53 here.
Wow. Thanks, chat.
Hoorah! Get in that building. Set up a base of fire.
What's she called again? Tanya?
Get your asses in that building. Hoorah! Home sweet home. Marines, check that building.
Oh, let's put Marines, a Dragoon, and Force Recon in there.
Hoorah! Copy. We take that building. U.S. Marine, hoorah! We have a building to secure. Marines in combat, awaiting command.
Yeah, this guy was 1 year old and not gaming. I don't know what to tell you,
Switch
dude.
your position. Marines here, we're under fire. Marines at your orders, sir.
You weren't gaming when you were 1? Bro. Bruh.
Run as fast as you can. Get your asses in that building.
Alright, so when the paratroopers come, we can actually use stingers to shoot at those, they'll literally bring in aircraft. Like, they will parrot drop onto our position. So when they attack, there is a chance that we can shoot down the paratroopers' plane before they're actually able to, like, deploy. Oh, is that
Go,
another...
go, go.
Oh, a BMD-2. Interesting. Alright, so despite our pretty careful planning,
CH-53 ready to lift.
the enemy's still gonna do their worst.
Heads up, instant delivery.
I'm gonna put supply. We'll try to use the mortars too, but sometimes these attacks are so fast it's just difficult to use mortars. Because even if you try to head them off at the pass, it's hard to calculate that trajectory and speed of the artillery round.
Viper. Flying there now.
Fly over those trees. So if we would have taken the fort, we would have just been, like, swarmed and overwhelmed. By doing it this way, we save lives.
Once a Marine, always a Marine.
The hell was that? Artillery?
Stallion copies. Solid copy. Approaching the DZ.
What? What? What even hit it? AA in the fort? I think they only just have 3 artillery guns there. I didn't see it taking fire, nor did I see any missiles coming in. What the hell?
Viper is combat ready.
Let's see if the fort has AA.
Heading there.
They're not shooting back.
Coastal artillery.
What are you
destroyed.
doing, Commander?
Now take that fort and establish its perimeter.
Shut up.
Viper at your command. Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed.
It's the naval guns? Well, they sure as hell aren't shooting at the helicopters.
Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed.
If you go high, we are high.
Flying to coordinates.
I don't think it was them.
Flight plan updated.
Maybe there's some AA or something up here, but
Heading there. New heading set.
yeah, the briefing said that the cannons can track and take out land vehicles and helicopters, but then meanwhile we're like faring in like helicopters literally next to the fort.
Maximum power.
Dude, you know what'd be really cool? Actually, I don't know if you can do this. Does anyone in chat know if you can land on a building with a helicopter and put troops inside the building?
Heading there.
That'd actually be really cool to take a Super Stallion and like hover above the building and then have Marines drop out onto the building and go down into it.
Viper here. Full power. Flying there now.
Alright, we're gonna secure the fort then. Huh. That's weird because I just wish we could. I was looking at the chopper to see what may have been hitting it. It could have been the artillery at the fort then, but kind of weird how that was like inconsistent with their engagement against us. But let's try to bring up the big boy now, and
CH-53
we'll try again.
heavy lifter here.
We're just experimenting.
Cargo drop. Watch your heads.
See if we can save lives.
Fork on ready. Stack up. Prepare for entry.
So we just need to put one Marine Force Recon inside the fort, and then we're GG with this objective. But then the real mission begins, which is going to be fun. Smiley. So let's speed things up a little bit while we wait.
Speed is of the essence now.
Yeah, must have been those cannons at the fort.
CH-53.
Weird.
ready to lift.
Because they didn't engage the helicopter when it flew this way, but only when it was there.
Heading there now.
Maybe because they didn't have line of sight without that vehicle there. Who knows? Try to be cool to see. Yeah, let's try.
New flight path set.
Swift, silent,
Flying there
deadly.
now.
Let's just see if we can land on this building.
You got something to lift?
No,
New
no, no.
flight
Fly
plan
over there and pick them up. Don't
Force
have them
recon
walk to
standing
you.
by.
Coordinates received. Thrusting forward.
You can't. No. Damn. There needs to be a feature to do that. Alright, let's drop off the Marines
Roger that. On
and
our
start
way to
phase
DZ.
2.
The Osprey is in the air. Cargo dropped. Osprey at your command.
Maybe the helicopter was too thick. My friend, there is nothing too thick.
The enemy paratroopers have taken off and should be on you any minute now. My ships are on their way. Your orders are to hold your position until the arrival of the landing party. These buildings overlooking the fort will make your position indefensible if enemy troops take them. Hold this position as long as you can.
Force recon ready.
Copy. Egressing.
Copy. We take that building.
Heavy lift here.
Okay, so now we're holding the buildings we're supposed to in advance. We have this building here to block these areas. Oh, and there comes the paratroopers. Okay. Here comes the fun.
Viper awaiting mission. New flight plan received.
Now watch our stingers fire off.
Back to the farm.
This is it. The enemy paratroopers are here.
That's so cool. Oh, damn, we're bringing it down. Oh, boy. Oh. We're bringing down a plane, boys. Oh, hell. Geneva. I don't live in France.
Viper ready for combat. AH-1 reporting in.
Oh, they have stingers too with them. Verba.
Flying there. Flight plan updated. The Viper is in the air. Flying to coordinates.
Damn, I pop flares too.
Order at your command, sir.
Osprey standing by. New flight path set. Osprey awaiting target coordinates received. Osprey ready. Flying to coordinates.
Order ready. Send mission. Call for fire received. Good copy. Fire coordinates received. Copy. Call for fire received.
Tilt rotor aircraft here.
Wow, they wiped out all the troops in the mall. Even through all that preparation, we're still having a hell of a time.
Order ready to fire. Roger. Fire mission received. Roger. Call for fire received.
Mission's over. We're out.
Morgon here. Check that building.
Damn. All that supply. I think there's a squad of Marines, 2 Stingers, 2 Dragons, and 2 Smawn. That's still breaking through. Damn. Boring commentary by Raptor makes me want to sleep. Ha 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 ha. Well, you're still in the chat, dude. So there must be something entertaining that you're enjoying. Spice it up? Sure, let's ban your ass. There we go. Let's get a chili pepper wall in the chat for a little spice in that guy's life.
The landing party is almost there. Hold tight.
Oh yeah, reinforcements are on the way. Let's go. There's a lot of troops there. For what it's worth, I really like your commentary and your streams. I work remote, and it's good for my mental health, hanging out here. Well, thank you, dude. Appreciate you, Notorious VIC. Thanks, man.
Marines in combat, requesting order.
Damn, all that time to prepare, and we're just not prepared.
Marines in combat, what are your orders?
Marines did pretty good down here, though. Alright, maybe I should have sent more Marines to the mall, but it wasn't even an objective. But at least they didn't get anywhere close to the fort.
Move in there.
What's up, Nerdapalooza? Thanks for the 5, dude.
Marines taking
Nope,
fire.
never mind. Nope, nope. Back into the building. Back in 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 the building.
Move to that building.
Back in the building. Fire support from chat. Get him. Get him, chat. Woo! And Artie, thanks for the 5 bomb for chat
Hot
as well.
pepper, spicy.
Hot pepper spicy. Thanks for all the pep in the step, chat.
The landing party's finally here. Time for the big show.
Hell yeah, brother.
Reaper 1, this is Overlord. Too bad it's heading your way. Bullseye 1109er. Engage and destroy. How copy? Over.
Alright, so there's going to be a lot of micro in this spot. I have no control over the units at the moment.
Rhino ready.
Actually, I do, but I can't.
Rhino, mission ready.
I can't, like, rotate the camera, so I can't give them orders. We're, like, locked in.
Super Hornet at your command.
So we have FA-18s. We got to micro the hell out of them when we engage the enemy.
1-1 copy. Bangs out.
Super Hornet standing by.
Standing by. So we have to shoot down at least 4 enemy aircraft here. And now we have access to Arleigh Burke. And cruise missiles. Yay. Can't even see the enemy.
Rhino, combat ready. Rhino here.
I was popping
Send
flares
mission
the whole
over.
time.
Rhino copies.
Yeah, I was popping flares the whole time.
This is Reaper 2-1. We're in the AO. Engaging.
Wow, we traded. Wow. Wait, what? No. That's not a U.S. crew. All right, so FA-18 shot down. I don't even know when we were engaging. It must be a scripted event. So, couldn't even see the enemy aircraft. I have no idea what that was. And that must just be a scripted event. So our current goal is to clear the skies.
Rhino standing by. Fencing in.
Flares are away. I'm just spamming C. I'm just spamming C.
Super Hornet at your command.
Those are Su-30 SMs. Wow, look at that. Damn. Unlike balloons, these shoot back. Ooh.
Super Hornet standing by. Target locked. Engaging. Going hot.
I would imagine those ships would have shot him down by now. Never mind, that works.
Master arm on. Engaging.
This is Reaper Actual. Enemy fighters destroyed.
Rhino ready.
Copy that, Reaper. The landing craft are on their way. Protect them until they reach the shore.
Rhino, combat ready. Super Hornet copy.
Uh-oh. They're going to be attacked. Hold on, we got to give them escort. Yo, XE Sky, thank you very much for the support. Love the videos, especially the World in Conflicts. When is this being released? Sometime this year. The demo's out now, though. You can play this very demo right now. Alright, let's defend the landing craft. Here come the boys, brother, yeah, yeah.
Rhino here. Send mission. Over. Target lock.
Get wrecked.
Rhino, mission ready. Rhino copies. Rhino, mission ready. Engage in bandit. Super Hornet copies.
That is cool.
Super Hornet standing by. Rhino ready. Target padlock.
Oh, damn. They've got AA all over the city.
Rhino here. Send mission. Over. Rhino, combat ready.
Okay, these are anti-aircraft defense. They'll be able to shoot
the
back.
troops have landed. Mission accomplished. Reaper out. Here's the situation, Commander. Your group holding the fort has drawn the bulk of the enemy force to the tip of the peninsula. Now, focus on the landing party. Your objective is to capture key buildings overlooking the main crossroads to cut their reinforcements and trap them. You need to hurry. Your men at the fort won't hold forever.
All right, our men at the fort will hold forever. Despite what he says, you don't have to hurry. But we're going to have to hurry because I got other things to do. So things might get a little sloppy from here on out.
Reconnaissance, standing by. Get your asses out of my vehicle. Someone call for a cab? All walking sandbags. Jump out. Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Solid copy. Moving out.
Tanks. Brother, yeah, yeah. Oh, did we kill the pilots? Oh. Our crew must have shot at them with, like, handguns
Rocket
or
barrage
something.
incoming. Keep your heads down.
Uh-oh.
Marines at your command, sir. We're moving.
Rockets.
On our way.
Okay, at least this guy will be easy to rescue.
Is that how you welcome all your tourists around here?
Rude.
We have detected the origin of the strike, Commander. A few cruise missiles from our destroyer will teach them good manner.
Destroy the MLRS. There they are. Wait, watch this, folks.
Harley Burke at your orders.
We're gonna fire Tomahawks now.
I want all firepower on this position. Focus fire on that position.
Check this out. Wow, it didn't come up out of the tube into the target. Unplayable. One cruise missile away. I don't know if it marked the other target yet. Dude, unplayable.
Destroyer at your orders.
Let's see if it fires the second one.
All weapons shoot on this position. Awaiting instructions.
You'll be able to see it hit the MLRSs. Even though we can't see them, you'll see the explosion from that. Wow. The plane crashed right where their artillery was. How cute. Oh, it's putting two on the same target?
Destroyer standing by.
Sag. Well, it's double dead now.
I want all firepower on that position.
Alright, but now we can use the cruise missiles to hit tanks and things like that. But cruise missiles are fast, but also very slow.
U.S. Marines, ready for duty.
Just like artillery, so.
Marines Force Recon at your command. Fork on ready.
Should I shoot at the oil depot? Don't really need to.
Enemy MLRS destroyed. So, who's got the biggest stick now, huh?
Marines!
Abrams here. We're combat ready.
Hoorah!
I'm gonna do a blob attack.
Regroup and move up.
We want more Marines. We want them in here fast, too. But we're out of points.
Marines Force Recon here. Send traffic. Marine! Hoorah! Shut up and let's go!
We're getting like 1 FPS now. Let me check something. There, maybe that'll help.
Force recon here.
All right, let's move the tanks up.
Abrams, ready to roll. Engage. Heavy cav, ready to rumble.
Force recon standing by. Roger. Time for a walk. What's a Marine? Always a Marine!
CH-53 here. DZ coordinates received.
Troop transport reporting in.
You need something lifted? Flying NOE.
Whoa, damn. That's gonna be hectic.
Marines standing by! Double dogs here!
Well, now we got more Marines. Let's go.
Troops, communicate!
Heavy cav engaged. Move backwards. Back pedal, driver. M1 Abrams, warmed up and ready to go.
Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. You can download and play this, Kraus, if you'd like to.
Forcon standing by.
It's a free demo.
Afraid of the distance. Advancing on target location.
Air defense ready for action.
Marines at your orders!
Using the LAVs is a horrible idea, as well as the AAVPs. They're really lightly armored, easily killed, and they're not great. That's why we left them on the beach.
Heavy armor is on the field. Logi here, send trap.
In fact, I was attempting to try to send them back to get additional points, but
Swift, silent, deadly. Force recon ready. Sweeping the area.
they're not good.
Cargo truck ready. Ain't gonna pay no toll this time. Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me. Here, beans, bullets, and band-aids. M1 Abrams ready for action. Heavy cavalry ready for action. Driver, move forward.
Okay, but they have more armor than people. That's what the tanks are for. That's why they're right here. I'm basing this tactic off of what I did yesterday when I experimented with those transports. They have grenade launchers on them, and grenade launchers are good, but they're just too slow. They just die too easy.
Ready for combat. Solid copy. Advance and report. What's a Marine? Always a Marine. Weapons team at your orders.
Need supplies? In the line. All out,
U.S.
please.
Marines, ready for duty. Move and secure.
What's going on with like the 1 FPS now?
Marines under fire. Secure that building.
Wait, that's not right.
Marines here.
This is a Marine squad that only has 2 people in it? That's not...
Recon in combat. Keep
Wait, now it has 3?
U.S. Marine. Hoorah.
Now it's not displaying the troops correctly.
Ready for duty. Forcon here. Marines here. We're in combat.
It's not showing any of our troop counts correctly.
Heavy cav is on the field.
Marines at your command, sir. Forcon ready. Knock, knock. Let's take that building.
Fly truck ready to transport. 10 Roger. We're rolling.
Special forces here. Cargo evac. Marines standing by. Marines engaged in combat.
Go, brother, go, go. Oh, we gotta cut off the reinforcements now.
M1 Abrams ready for action. Fire and maneuver. Reverse. Reverse.
Hoorah! All ass!
Ever since this landing, it's starting to chug, and I'm getting issues issuing orders.
Logi here, send traffic. Gross out.
Get your gear, we're moving out! Move out! What's a Marine? Always a Marine! Weapons team, standing by. Marines force recon. Snatch your command. Prepare for entry. Heavy weapons ready.
Logistics ready. Unloading. Cargo truck ready. Need supplies? Let's go.
Hopefully that's better now.
You need to hurry. Your men at the fort won't hold forever.
Ooh, enemy tanks.
At your command.
Goodbye.
On that position. All weapons shoot on this position.
All right, here comes some cruise missiles.
Abrams here, we're engaged. Abrams here, we're in contact.
Damn, it hit the building. I was hoping it wouldn't. I tried to shoot it over here.
Arleigh Burke destroyer standing by.
Try that again.
I want all firepower on this position.
Damn. Cruise missile did half damage. Let's keep shooting.
Arleigh Burke destroyer ready. Focus fire on that position. Arleigh Burke destroyer here. I want all firepower on that position. Marines, at your orders, Get in that building. Weapons team ready.
M1 Abrams here, we're in combat. Reverse. Logistics ready. Backwards. Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Heavy armor is on the field. Make way. Driver, move out. Lead me, follow me, or get out of my way. Move out. Full throttle.
Lead me, follow me, or get out of my way. Wow. Some of those lines are from War Games. Some of those lines are from World in Conflict.
Fast landing assistance. Copy. What can I do for Relocating.
Okay, so now we just got to capture here. Do we have more Marines? We do. What we'll do is we'll drop them here. And I'll bring them up with one of the trucks. It's faster. Actually, I think they can only hold one Marine squad.
Logi here, send traffic. Armored transport reporting in.
Use one of those.
Moving out.
Does the demo run on Windows 11? I think so.
Heavy cav is on the field. Moving to shooting position. Let's run him over. Heavy cav ready to rumble.
Destroyer ready. I want all firepower on this
Heavy
position.
cavalry ready for action. Defensive smoke.
Okay, so now our tanks have deployed defensive smoke. Let's see how that works. Oh, nice. Worked nicely. Yeah.
Heavy lift ready.
Let's see if we can get closer.
Solid copy. Approaching the DZ.
I think we get unlimited Marines here. Oh, we're low on points.
Marines, at your orders, sir. That building. Set up a base of fire in that building. Dogs here. I want a base of fire in that building. Marines, get in that building. Set up a base of fire. Regroup
Don't forget to save your pilots. Yeah, we can't actually control them or rescue them. Like, I don't think we can send a vehicle to pick them up. We can try. Let's see. But it's not an objective anyway. It would be cool. It would be really cool if we got extra points for rescuing them. That'd be interesting.
Once a Marine, always a Marine! U.S. Marine! Hoorah! Marines at your command, sir! Marines standing by!
Now we just need to capture these 3. Oh, it's going to be a nightmare. They give you 500 points if you rescue them? Oh, we can get them.
Is good to go.
But then how do I...
Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Lab at your command, sir. Everybody mount up and let's go. Recon vehicle, ready. Ride's here, ladies. Lab, ready for action. Get those bullet catchers in the back and let's go.
Alright, I'm going to get the... pick up those troops and then come in with the helicopter.
Reconnaissance, ready for action. Recon vehicle, standing by.
I love big guns! We have a building to secure! Establish a base of fire in that building! Marines standing by! Copy! We take that building! Hoorah! Get your asses in that building! Taking fire! Don't stay here! Get in that building! Marine! Ready for combat!
Okay, I'm going to base my decisions on having to go... I got to go fast now. I'm running out of time today.
Anti-aircraft, standing by.
On the double squad! Marines here! We are engaged! Don't be sitting ducks! Get dogs here! Marines engaged in combat! Who knew you'd do PT?
What? I don't know where the additional Marines are that I called out.
Marines under fire! Marines here! We're under fire! Marines at your orders! Check that building!
Heavy cab, engaged in combat. Gunner, new target, front.
Shoot him, bro.
M1 Abrams.
Apparently an M1 Abrams has a Tomahawk and a Sea Whiz. Apparently.
Abrams here. We're combat ready.
The whole UI is borked.
Abrams, ready to roll.
U.S. Marines! Ready for this building!
Nice, dude, nice.
Hold in there! Move, move, move! Don't stay here! Get in that building! Move to this building! Marines here! We're under fire! Get covered! Move to that building!
Yeah, stay in there then.
Building!
Alright, I called out additional Marines. They never showed up, I think. We need more points for the transports,
Your
though.
eyes and ears, sir. Passes out.
Let's call in a super Osprey's faster.
Good copy. Next waypoint received.
So what we're going to try now is to get points back from rescuing pilots.
Lab standing by.
And then I want to call out more Marines to capture these remaining objectives. Everything from here is basically to capture these 2 remaining points up here, and then the enemy will counterattack, and the counterattack is absolutely insane, but it should be doable. But it's just spam of units from every which way. Let's rescue these pilots.
Osprey reporting in. Who asked for a ride?
Lab here. Go ahead.
Force recon ready.
Get in that building! I want a base of fire in that building!
Lab reporting in. Unass, everybody.
You won't find a faster lawnmower.
You'd be blind without us. All trench monkeys, dismount!
Oh, wow. Deleted.
Recon vehicle is good to go.
Osprey is mission ready. Roger that. Extraction point received.
Recon vehicle ready for action.
You won't find a faster lawnmower.
What if we could do a water rescue?
You're
Osprey,
too
stand
slow,
by.
Commander. Too many enemies are reinforcing the assault
Find a
against the
rendezvous.
fort. It will not hold.
It's fine. He says that, but they'll never take the fort. You can take all the time you want. Plus, look. We're like being counterattacked already. How many tomahawks remaining? 7. It's good to save them for the counterattack, though. I'm going to pick up this group and then see if we can go back to the carrier.
Osprey awaiting mission.
Let's see if we can do a water rescue.
Copy that. Rendezvous point received.
So from 4 to 6. Yep, we can do it. Let's go back.
Marines taking fire! Don't be sitting ducks! Get in there! The fuck up! Come on! Move in that building!
Falcon in combat.
Shut your crowd catcher and move out!
RTV.
Quickly now!
Wow, we got 470 points from that.
Keep running!
All right, cool.
Stallion copies. Copy that. Unhooking immediately.
Marines here! We're in combat! Establish a base of fire in that building!
Oh, that's gotta be. Oh no.
Always a Marine! We take that building! Get in that building! Set up a base of fire!
Enemy troops remain.
Who knew you'd do PT?
We can rescue the other 2 later. They're just chilling.
Heavy weapons here! Get your asses in that building!
Quickly now.
CH-53 heavy lift helicopter here.
And they refuse to go into the building. I don't know, ever since we landed, we're getting low frames. I'm not able to see the full unit layout. And sometimes they're just not entering buildings.
Osprey reporting in. Flight path updated. Osprey ready.
U.S. Marines, ready for combat. Check that building. We have a building to secure. Double dogs here. Copy. We take that building. Get in that building. Set up a base of fire. Marines at your command. Look alive.
The Osprey is in the air.
Run as fast as you can. Move and secure. Go. U.S. Marine. Hoorah.
Heavy cab, ready to roll. Armored Fury is on its way.
Okay, let's see if we can do that.
Heavy cab is on the field. Back out, driver. M1 Abrams ready for action. Lev, awaiting order.
Okay, we'll bring up the LAVs now for 1 second of support.
Fire in maneuver. Armored transport, standing by. Looking for enemy contact. Lev here. Sweeping area.
Harley Burke at your orders.
I'm just saving some of the tomahawks for the
Copy.
when the enemy counterattacks. The counterattack is nuts, but
Weapons team at your command, sir.
we're running out of time, and I'm getting some chug.
Hoorah! Marines in combat. Request take that building. Marines standing by. I want a base of fire in that building. Double dogs here. Get in that building. Copy. We take that building.
Heavy cab, ready to run airheading.
Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Hopefully I saw your advice. I did. Now also when we have to defend, we get the reinforcements that we just got, we get another wave of that.
Marines in combat. What are you doing? Find some cover. Get in that building. Marines in combat. Awaiting command. Marines under fire. Don't stay here. Get in that building. Go, go, go. Marines in combat. Send your move in there.
Well, now that there's only like 5 enemy troops left, now we can actually do something.
Someone after a ride?
Marines in combat. Requesting orders. Sitting ducks. Get in there.
Personnel carrier in combat. Vehicle here. We're in combat.
Marines in combat. What
Oh, Hank, thanks for the 10 months as Little Raptor. Just wanted to say hi. Thank you for the content before going back to lurk mode. Thanks for lurking, dude. Let's get some lurks in the chat, man. Alright, now we're capping. Good. Objective complete. Hopefully there's no more chug, but now it gets insane. So let's speed up time and see how it goes.
The enemy is cut off. The landing crafts are coming back with a new way.
So they're sending in more reinforcements for us. So he's sending another wave of hovercraft for us.
Osprey at your command. Extraction coordinates received.
And now they'll counterattack.
Pedal to the metal.
New member, welcome. Oh, I can't get the game to respond. Okay. Can't even... Frame rate low. 9 FPS is what we're getting, chat. 9 FPS. I can't move the camera. I did not experience this before, so this is like a one-off. I can't... Yeah, we're getting 9. We're getting 3. 3 FPS, and I can't move the camera. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. I think I won. The AI is so mad that I did well that it actually... I think the AI actually left. So at this point, the enemy just counterattacks crazily all these positions. I can't give our troops orders anymore. Actually, there's one more building to take, but once we take that one, that's pretty much GG. But okay, so yeah, we would take this building, then the enemy counterattacks, and then you basically defend, and the mission is over. So that's what to expect for the demo. But yes, I indeed broke it. All right, I'm out of time, though, guys. I'm behind on something else I got to do, so I do got to run. But I'm going to send you all right now live to a new video on the channel of this game, Broken Arrow. So go ahead and enjoy. I'll go ahead and link you to that one and send you there right away. Smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you ASAP for our next stream midday today. Thanks for watching, guys, and enjoy the video of Broken Arrow coming up right now. Don't miss it. Bye.